Hey everyone, it's Donald. I hope you guys are all having a great day. So one thing we see with a lot of machines is ice encroaching on your trays. And what I mean by that is you'll see really thick ice that's like really close to touching the whole tray system. And what happens is it prevents the machine from obviously running correctly. I've been working with multiple people on this exact thing for about a year and a half now. And every time, the best thing to always do is to take everything out of the freeze dryer, put it back in the freezer, defrost the machine, get all the ice out, and just restart the whole thing over, right? It will go a lot faster the next time. And you shouldn't have an encroaching issue, sorry. But that's really the fix to where you see that. Now, the gentleman that just mentioned, or I don't know if it's a gentleman or not, sorry, a human being that just mentioned they were having issues with this. They have a 2022 machine. It's a medium. And unfortunately, it sounds like they might even have some Freon issues. And typically, we will see more of this issue happen with people who have less ice rings. So that water is trying to go somewhere, and it's going to build up on the ice. But what happens is that ice is going to build up, and then eventually you're going to get a failure most likely because there's just nowhere else for that ice to go or water to go. So in turn, some of that water is now getting into your pump, and then your mTORs are going higher. And once you're over a certain amount of mTORs, what's your machine going to do? It's actually going to stop doing some of the heating process. It's going to try cool them back down and get you back to the correct amount of mTORs for the software to actually start knowing you're doing an okay job at, or the machine is doing an okay job at doing its job, which is typically around that 500 range, right? When we talk about mTORs, we talk about how they go up and down. When the mTORs get too high, the temperature goes down, and then once the mTORs are low enough, the temperature will start heating back up on your trays. So that's what's happening, right? Is the mTORs are going too high, so now the system is wanting to cool down. So the system will cool down as much as possible to include negative 20 degrees or whatever, even if you're in the middle of a drying cycle, because it can't get that mTOR low enough. So it's highly suggested with something like this that you would take everything out, defrost it like we were talking about, and restart your system. So I would also address the possibility that you are low on Freon, because this person says they only have about 8 ice rings, nice and thick, but you should have more than that for sure in your system. So just wanted to make sure we make a video about this. I'm trying to be better this year about being more open about some of the fixes that we're talking about, or how I fix issues with people. So you guys will start seeing a lot more shorter videos when people are sending emails and how we got about fixing their machine. These videos will not only be posted on YouTube, I'll actually post them on the Facebook group as well with Fix My Freeze Dryer with Donald. So if you guys are not on there, please make sure you guys join us. And hopefully this helps somebody. There's probably somebody that's having this issue. They're getting really frustrated, and hopefully this will help them out. And if it's you, give this a like. Make sure you share it with other members, because there are people that are for sure having problems like this. Vacuum leaks aren't the only problem that we do try fixing over here. So I hope you guys take care. I hope you had a great weekend. I know it's getting ready to be cold in the southern, or throughout the United States, and I say southern United States since I'm up in Alaska. But you guys try staying warm and everything like that. It was -8 the other day here, so we're finally warming up back into the mid 20s to low 30s. So you guys take care, and we'll talk to you guys soon.